I was telling Grinelli about before coming on the show about Kirill there's a story about him. We have like this group chat, team chat, and it was like the 5th or 6th. It was like training camp was about to start, and every night we get like a text message saying what group you're going to be in because of COVID protocols. There's got to be like 2 or 3 groups, and it was always like our PR guy, whose nickname is Whitey. Whitey would send it out like 6 o'clock the night before, and you would know what group you're playing the next day. So it was like always the older guys, the experienced guys who's got the most games. They would all be in the same group together, like, you know, Suits, Zach Parise, all those guys that I was in that group and filtered down. And then Kirill was left out, and he was in the second group. And the second group was like the taxi squad guys. And all of a sudden, you know, like this kind of goes on for like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. And like Kirill's not practicing with us. He's practicing with the other guys. So whatever, we weren't thinking anything of it. And then one night we get like at 9 o'clock, like text message on the phone. It's like Kirill Kaprizov, the guy that's never texted anyone. He doesn't like speak English. Or like, what's this guy texting the group for? And all it says is like, what the fuck? I want to be with like, I read his text in like Russian. Like, so that's how when he ever texts me, that's how I read it. So I was just like, he's just like, what the fuck? I want to be with best players, not shit players. Like, and he texted the whole, like all the taxi squad guys were on one text message. And I like interrupted, like guys that, it almost like made like guys that like didn't know each other yet. Like everyone was just chiming in. And it was like, you know, Cam Talbot's chiming in, and he wasn't even Minnesota yet. Like it was hilarious. And next day at the rink, he just comes. You could just see him. He just looking at the floor, like he's not looking anyone in the eye, because he's like, you know, there's guys like Nico Sturm, who's our a 4th line center for our team. Like he was in that group. Like he was like all the guys that are on the bubble. So you got guys you're playing with, but it was hilarious. But that's just like he didn't come across like the next day. Like he didn't come across like he just was like thinking he thought he was texting Whitey, the PR guy, and he ended up texting all of us. So we had a big
but then the next day at practice, he fires one on Sturm's tape and it blows up. He's like, "See,
oh yeah,
what I'm talking about."
Oh yeah.